In the video world, we often hear the term B-roll. B-roll is anything other than your A-roll, which is footage like this, talking head footage, capturing any of your primary shots that you have scripted. But B-roll is often referred to as cutaway footage or cover footage, but really that doesn't do it justice. B-roll is a way that you can add visual variety and enhance your visuals to tell the story to your viewer in different ways. Let's talk about some of the types of shots you can get and different ways you can use B-roll. When shooting B-roll for a project, we often find ourselves in two different types of situations. One I would consider scripted, while the other is unscripted. When we're working on a project where we have scripted B-roll, these are things that are already planned out. We might have a storyboard for, and we know what the talent's going to be doing, what the environment will look like, things like what sort of lighting equipment we can use. While on the other hand, unscripted leaves a couple of things to be determined on the day of. We don't know as many details, and we sort of are capturing in more of a documentary form. This will determine what sort of equipment we can use and what kinds of shots we can get for each situation.
So whether it's scripted or unscripted, there's a bunch of different types of shots we use different gear for. These shots could include establishing shots, where we'll typically use like a drone or a gimbal to get something wider that shows the scale or the size of things. We'll also do what we call process shots, which are showing something being made or created. This can go one way or another. Typically we'll use something like a gimbal or our SAC, depending on how much time and flexibility we have. If it's something that we have more control over, we might even use a tripod or slider. And we also like to acquire what we call scenario shots, which are a little bit more of a setup, pre-lit environment where we're able to capture one specific thing that shows whether it's two colleagues talking to each other or some sort of process happening in a manufacturing space that we can predetermine where it's going to happen and what's going to happen. And for these sorts of shots, since we have more control, we'll again like to use our tripod or slider or even our gimbal if we have some sort of planned out camera movement to enhance the shot. Lastly, we try to capture detail shots, which are just as it sounds. They're close-ups, they're tighter, they show specific parts of a process or item. And these will typically use something like our tripod because it's something that we really want to focus in and frame perfectly to show one exact moment. So it really comes down to how much flexibility you need versus how much pre-planning you have done. That will really help you determine what kinds of shots you can get and also what gear you will need to get those shots.
B-roll is just as important as A-roll. It's not just a band-aid to put over your cuts. It's a way to offer more information to your viewer and also add visual variety. If you think we missed anything, please feel free to leave us a comment, and we'll catch you in the next one.